just there was so much talk coming into the year about how young everybody was and the whole defense and stuff. And to have the year you guys did, especially your position with some young guys, how did it feel to be able to have the production you did out of such a young group?
It was great to see, man. Those guys worked their butts off all year. Sorry, excuse my language, but they worked their tails off, and they came in and prepared like champions, and they worked hard every week. But the one thing they did do well is they got better as the season got on. They learned from their mistakes, and they improved from their mistakes, and they got better. So we saw the end result this past weekend, and it was a fun season for them.
You look at your two safeties, both sophomores, to do what they did, and look like, veteran seniors out there. They just made it look easy almost. How it must be coaching, I guess, but how hard is that, I guess, to have two safeties like that and at that young age, and they didn't, they did make it look kind of easy.
It's all about preparation. Talk about it around here, and they worked from Sunday to Saturday. And it takes the grind of the season and the consistency of actually competing with each other and getting better every week to show that on Saturdays, and they did that all year, so it was fun.
Coach was talking about trying to start over again for next year.
Yeah.
Are those guys, those two in particular, are they guys, is that going to be easy to forget about this year and want more next year, or is they going to rest in their laurels of their success at all, or what?
They have no choice. They're going to scratch the surface, and they're going to start all over again. They're going to learn from what they did well and what they didn't do well this past year, and try to correct things that they didn't do well and do a great job this offseason preparing for this season coming up. But I think they have the mentality, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I was wondering. Are they type of guys where they never rest until it's perfect? Are they gonna want to be way better next year?
Oh yeah, there's always something to improve upon. And watching the game, there were some mistakes we made that obviously I'm gonna tell them when we get back. But those kids are tools of the game, and they're gonna do whatever we tell them to do to get better.
Who else in that group? I know we saw Canijo a lot. Obviously, he was moving around some and stuff. But who else going in next year are going to be guys that you're looking at?
Jordan Happel. He had a pick in the game. Got a few reps there. Did a really good job. And he got better as the season went on too. And he was behind DeAndre for the season, so it's going to be good to see him develop this spring. Freshman Tyreek Jones, he was in the weight room getting ready for this spring, so I'm excited to see him go out there and play too. So it should be a fun offseason for those guys.
What is kind of the plan with Canijo? Is he going to play more corner? Is it kind of the same kind of thing, just move him around? Or what?
He's our utility man.
Yeah.
Man. He's a smart kid. He can play different positions. He's a playmaker, as you saw on Saturday. But yeah, he'll do whatever it takes for us to be successful in the football field.
So are you just haven't signed anybody yet, or was this a year where you weren't focusing on anybody at safety?
Yeah, I'm young, as you see, so there was no need for one.
Okay.
Unless it was a huge guy or a huge recruit. But I think the next few years we're gonna get some good guys coming in here. But this class right here is filled with great players, man. I'm excited about this group.
So the last 3 weeks, while all the coaches were kind of cramming to try to make sure guys, were you just sitting back and having a cold one, or what was kind of?
At all. I'm out there recruiting too.
Yeah.
So,
who were some of the guys you were helping out on?
Scale, Igehan from Austin, Steph Cobbs from Dallas. So those two guys were in my area that I recruited all year. And then here and there, a couple of guys we just kind of all helped out with. But those two guys are the main guys that I helped out with.
Was it unique for you, though, to not really, you're looking ahead to next year already some?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at 19s now.
Yeah, have you had that before as a coach?
I've never had that before. I've always signed somebody that I needed to get. But like you said, we're young at safety position. So it was good to just sit back and recruit other positions and obviously look for the moon guys that we called. But this year was fine with me to just get my guys ready to prepare and win football games. So
with Jordan Happel, he was a guy that we heard a lot about, and just because of who was in front of him, he couldn't quite get on the field. How do you kind of, with those guys and everybody, how do you kind of keep pushing them and find opportunities for them with the guys you have coming back?
They all know it's an ankle or something away from being a starter, and I tell them that every day. Prepare like you're a starter, no matter what happens in the game the following week or the week before. Just prepare like you're a starter. And so he did that all year, and the opportunity came out to come out and play this past Saturday, and he did it, and he saw what he could do. So I'm excited for his future here.
There were so many questions from fans and media and everybody else about how they were going to step in, the whole young defense across the board. But I'm sure you guys will say you knew it was going to turn out like this, but did you guys have any reservations or wanted to see what it was going to look like, or were you totally confident in those two guys, especially in those two guys going into the season?
We're just confident on how they prepared, man. And we do a good job as coaches, I think, preparing our players to go out there and just let them play fast. And they do the work during the week, and obviously you see what happens on Saturday. So I think we're all confident in those guys.